Hey everybody, this is Wendy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of this Boho Gypsy junk journal. So if you're interested, stick around. Okay, yeah, I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. I do like using the toppers because then it serves as an attachment, as well as you're not covering up what you want to cover up. And so anyway, this one is 6 inches by 9 inches. It's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, roughly 48 pages. I got a lot of machine stitching throughout with metallic stitching, as you can see up here. That one's actually a gold one, and then around here as well. So yeah, we'll just, it's detachable topper, one signature. And yeah, let's just get right in. Just a sari silk closure here, and this is removable. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick this up, but I do have some sparkles in here, and there's a little fabric cluster, some antique lace, some collaging, and then in the back there's a little lady in an envelope. Up. Yeah, so you could put whatever you want back there. So yeah, that's a removable cover. I'll put that over here. So it's a soft cover. Also, I use the Amazon packaging for underneath. So yeah, this fabric is just gorgeous. This is from India, and it looks like it almost has like these mirrors like in it. So that worked out really good. I can link where I got this, the material, some of the materials below as well as the kits that I used. This is removable as well. This is going to be the tassel that's going to be included in it. Really pretty. I got that with this fabric. I think it's Boho Needs, I think, and I'll link her below as well. And so, yeah, so the inside cover is that, I'm just going to put that up like that. You could use this, too, as a bookmark if you wanted. So, yeah, the inside pocket, just a little lace here, as you can see. Some of that beautiful fabric. And some I don't know, it's like a metallic lace that was included. So yeah, here's just some extra writing space. Frame here. Some yarns. I got those yarns from Taperology. See if you can see that. Just as you can see, there's some beads. Looks like about 5 altogether in this one. So yeah. And then moving on. Yeah, I really like that kit as well. And this is from an older kit. Some ledger page paper behind there, and just a little envelope opens up. And this girl is peeking out of this pocket, sari silk, and she's got some sparkles in her as well here. Yeah. And up here it says write your own ending. That's some of that coffee dyed wax paper, and I made that into a ruffle and then just put a header there. Yeah. Some more stitching. And some vellum paper. Some gold gilding, nice sturdy card, journaling card, a little fabric cluster, and there's some stitching around here, and that flips over, and then there's a little gal, a lot of stitching around her, serves as a pocket. Some fabric clusters, there's a pocket here. And there's some photo corners, keeping this little gal in place. Sparkles. Stitching around, and there's a pocket here. Yeah. And a gypsy quote here on some coffee dyed paper. And she just glued on. There's no pocket here. She's just glued on. With a lot of these, I used a sealer. So yeah, it's kind of like a clear acrylic gesso. And here's a reading of tea leaves type thing. Reading here. Some really pretty lace. That was from Taperology as well. Yeah, and so then this is just a journaling card. I made this one and then another one for a, it's like a challenge in one of the groups. I don't know if it's Sweet Pea Papers or, I think it was Line Dot Arrow, yeah. And this was a freebie from that. But yeah, interestingly, I just found out about this. So the books that were made in the 1850s especially, it's called Scheeles Green that they used. They used that green, which is made of copper and oxide and arsenic. And it was a big thing back then, and they made wallpapers and everything else with it, and even they used it in clothing, and people were dying from it, and they finally figured out, you know, what the cause was. And so it's interesting that I see this. It says, you know, it's an ad. It says wallpapers free from arsenic. So yeah, and a lot of it was from the UK and the US, and I think some of France as well. Those green books, and they're trying to collect them right now at this point. So if you do have a book, an old book from the 1800s, 1850s especially, that looks very vibrant in color, probably should handle it with care, with gloves. They are really beautiful books too, seeing them. And so yeah, I see some of these. There's a couple journalers that that go on and they do live feeds, and they sell old things like that. They sell old books and old documents and things like that. And I did ask the question. I said, well, are these free from arsenic? Because you have to actually get them tested to see if they're actually free from arsenic. So I mean, I would just be cautious, and I wouldn't ever buy them. They're beautiful, but there'd be no use for them because they're dangerous, especially if you're selling a journal. I mean, yeah. So yeah, this is just a little tuck spot I made here. So yeah, maybe I'll link what I'm talking about with the Scheeles Green, the history of it and everything like that. Just for your information if you're interested. I found it pretty interesting. I never knew about that, and so, but I've never bought anything real antique like that either. It can get really pricey too, some of that stuff. So I just kind of stay away from that. I don't know. It's like, is it worth it? I mean, I have some authentic ledger papers and things like that, but nothing on a book scale like that. So yeah, some tape, age tape that I made. A little clip there. So yeah, this is the middle right here, and I got some beads. Sorry if I'm kind of all over the place, but my brother passed away, and his funeral's on Friday, this Friday. Pretty tragic the way he went, but yeah, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll just have to get through it. I've been taking lots of walks and kind of put this on hold. This probably should have been done about a couple weeks ago, but just kind of, I finished it up yesterday, so Yeah, and there's a postcard here. Yeah, so I don't know if I should, I can share it because there's not too many people that even listen to this, but we took him to a restaurant. Me and my sister and my fiance took him to a restaurant, and he choked to death on a piece of steak. It was just terrible. And I tried the Heimlich. I got a little bit out. Here's some antique. I got a little bit of steak out, and then there was a medic that was sitting at the table next door. He's a real big guy, and he gave him lots of really hard thrusts, and he was able to get some of it out. And then the EMS came, and, well, he had passed out by then, and EMS worked on him for, I don't want to say over 20 minutes, and he didn't make it, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Yeah, it was pretty tragic. I mean, I was a nurse for 32 years. I used the Heimlich on one smaller girl, and I was successful with that, but my brother's a little bigger, and so it was harder to maintain the right kind of thrust that he needed, and he had too much in there too, so yeah, so just trying to get through that grief. And anyway, getting back to the journal. You don't need to hear about all that. I wasn't sure if I was going to share that or not, but that's what I'm going through right now. So, and here's a pocket. There's some pretty lace. Some journaling space. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of little bling in here. This one, just more of that ledger paper, coffee dye paper. Yeah, I like the way this one turned out as well. It's a pocket, and got a little cluster here, and sewing around, and then it's backed with this braille paper. Oh no, she goes in here. There. So, and then here's a pocket at the end, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. I really did love making it, and I think it turned out really pretty. It's gonna be in my Etsy shop, but I'm not gonna list it this week. Then we're gonna be going camping the following week, so it'll probably be the following, probably Friday, I'm guessing. Yeah, so not this week, but maybe like next week. I'll put it in the shop. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.